2014 organized by HKAD. I am the chairperson of this debate, Rachel Lam, and this is the timekeeper of this debate, Rachel Lam. The motion for this debate is advertisement should be banned. Before we start the debate, may I first introduce the competing teams and speakers. On the positive side, Diocesan Boys School Primary Division, Captain Maximilian Han. First speaker, Alex Clare. Second speaker, Adrian Chen. Concluding speaker, Alex Sen. On the negative side, Sacred Heart Canossian School, Captain Audrey Chow. First speaker, Dennis Ng. Second speaker, Pardis Kirchhoff. Concluding speaker, Tiffany Yan. I'm also honored to have Mr. Kelvin Tang, Miss Celia Lee, and Miss Alice Pang to adjudicate the debate for us. Thank you, Mr. Kelvin Tang, Miss Celia Lee, and Miss Alice Pang. There will be two sessions in this debate, the main debate and the free debate session. In the main debate session, the positive side's captain will open the debate, followed by the captain from negative side. The first positive side speaker will deliver the speech, followed by the first negative side speaker. The second speaker from the positive side will deliver the speech, followed by the second speaker from negative side. We will then proceed to the free debate session. The rules of free debates will be explained later in the session. After the free debate session, each side will have 1 minute to prepare for the concluding speeches. The debate will be concluded by first the negative concluding speaker and then the positive concluding speaker. The speaking time for this debate will be Captain 3 minutes, first and second speaker 2 minutes, concluding speaker 3 minutes. When speaker has 30 seconds left, the bell will ring once. When the time is up, the bell will ring twice. Speakers will have 15 seconds grace period to wrap up their speeches. When speakers reach 16 seconds over time, the bell will ring first. Speakers should stop their speech immediately or they risk marked penalty. Transgression of the grace period will be penalized by a deduction of 5 points per 5 seconds for each adjudicator. Before I open the debate, may I ask if there is any question regarding the rules of debate? If not, without further ado, I would now like to call upon the captain of the positive team to open the debate.
Good afternoon, judges, opponents, ladies and gentlemen. I am the captain for the proposition side. First, let me define advertisements. Advertisements are notices in the public media promoting a product or service in order to increase sales. Our team strongly supports the motion that advertisements should be banned. Why? Let me redefine the essence of advertisements. It is cost for consumers, plus misleading information, plus brainwashing for youngsters. There are other negative effects, for example, creating monopoly. This effect will be further explained by our first speaker. Not only that, ads promote consumerism, which is wasting the limited resources of our earth, which will be further explained by our second speaker. Now, let me explain to you how ads are costly, misleading, and brainwashing. Have you tried walking into McDonald's and ordering a Big Mac meal? Oh, $37.6. Reasonable price. $8 already. Remember always, 20% of the money out of your pocket goes to advertising budget you do not need. Secondly, we should not trust ads because most of them lie. Let me give you a shining example. You must have watched ads on Yakult. In it, the advertisers bombard us with the fact that Yakult contains millions and millions of probiotics, which is good for your health. Then you go and drink it, and if you continue doing so, you might now be having a rotten tooth, or worse still, diabetes. Why? Because the ads is showing you the good side, but not the 6 spoonfuls of sugar that little bottle contains, which is definitely a biased selling technique, very misleading indeed. Banning them promotes truthfulness. Lastly, the most important fact. How else do advertising harm us? Think brainwashing. Nowadays, lots of ads sell fashion. The models often dress in a very seductive pose. This will negatively affect youngsters. Not bad enough. Have you watched the one selling moneylenders, young person, where the slogan goes like, "Oh, I don't even need to leave the house, or money can come to me." What are these ads doing to those easily persuadable brains? Brainwashing. Once again, I repeat, advertisements must be banned. Thank you.
Time used 2 minutes and 56 seconds. No points will be deducted. I thank the captain of the positive team for the speech. May I now invite the captain from the negative team to deliver the speech.
Good afternoon, Chairperson, honorable judges, our learned opponents, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the captain of the opposing team. Today's motion is advertisements should be banned. Our team strongly disagrees with it. Let me first start with the definition of the word advertisement. According to the Oxford Dictionary, the word advertisement refers to a notice or an announcement in a public medium promoting a product, a service or event, or publicizing a job vacancy. Advertisements are everywhere. We can see them on TV, listen to them on radio, see them on public transport, or even pop up when you download a free app on your smartphone. Advertisement exists in every aspect of our lives. It informs the public about a certain goods or service. Features of the product or service will be demonstrated in a very limited space. For example, in the page of a magazine, or in a very limited time frame. For instance, a 30-second ad on TV. The advertising industry is made up of many different parties. For instance, companies that design the advertisement, companies that execute the ideas and design, as well as media that carry the ads, etc. But the amount of companies and people involved in the making of an advertisement, it is tragic and miserable to the public if the whole industry is left with no way out but to collapse. The damage is tremendous like a tsunami. Our first speaker will further elaborate on what will happen to these companies and to the public if advertisements are banned. We're given a lot of information every day. We're bombarded by different media and stimulated in many different ways. These stimulations are information flowing to us. Without advertisements, we may not be able to be as sensitive and curious about new things because there is very limited ways for us to know as soon as something new comes out. In addition, advertising is a good and effective way to make profit for both big and small businesses. As for big, famous companies, they can use advertisement to change more new customers to loyal customers. For a small business or a new startup business, it is the fastest and most effective way to reach its target group customers in a short period of time. Our second speaker will further elaborate on the benefits of having advertisements as mentioned above. Without advertisements, our lives will not be as fruitful and colorful. At the same time, it slows down our process of rapid growth as an international financial center. Our team believes that advertisements are forms of art that keep us always progressing to prosperity, and it should not be banned. Therefore, today's motion must fall. Thank you.
Time used 2 minutes and 46 seconds. No points will be deducted. I thank the captain of the negative team for the speech. I now call upon the first speaker from the positive team to deliver the speech.
Good afternoon, judges, teachers, parents, opponent team, and fellow students. I am the first speaker from the proposition side. Today, I would like to talk about advertisements should be banned. Firstly, I disagree with our opponent team's captain. She mentioned that advertisements give out notices to people and can exchange new customers for loyal customers. However, it is illogical because, well, some customers may buy things from a company, but then think that it isn't that good, so they will stop going there. Secondly, I'd like to talk about the serious monopoly situation, which is troubling many small companies. Well, bigger companies are more resourceful than smaller ones and have lots of money, while smaller companies have less money and resources than bigger ones. This leads to bigger companies having more advertising time, more advertisement designers, and inviting celebrities to be the model of advertisements, while small companies with less resources cannot do so. Even if the small companies make products better than the big companies, they will still lose in the long run because their products won't be as easily known as bigger companies. So, ask yourselves again, are ads really good or are ads really fair? We think that the answer is no, and I am sure that we are correct. Thank you.
Time used 1 minute and 45 seconds. No points will be deducted. I thank the first speaker of the positive team for the speech. I now call upon the first speaker from the negative team to deliver the speech.
Good afternoon, Chairperson, honorable judges, our learned opponent, ladies and gentlemen. I am the first speaker of the opposing team. I will continue on explaining why advertisements should not be banned. Let me start with some rebuttals. Our dear opponent have said that advertisements will exchange new customers to loyal customers isn't logical. But actually, it is nonsense, because if the product isn't good, everyone won't buy it. So, back to my point, the advertising industry is made up of companies that design the advertising, companies that execute the ideas or designs, media that carries the advertisements, and people like editors, visualizers, and brand manager works for the company that wishes to promote their goods or services. Advertising is a long food chain in its industry. Making an advertisement from 0 to 100 involves many people and companies. If advertisements are banned, not only advertising companies will be closed, many other companies, horizontally or vertically related, will be affected. Many people who worked hard in the industry may have to suffer from unemployment, even though just a short period of time. Many families will be affected in a negative way. Think about the free media we enjoy every day. Free newspaper, free TV services, etc. Many free media remain free because of their income from advertisement. Without the income, these free media may eliminate some useless departments. Free TV channels may end up needing to make more shows or dramas to fill the time gap originally used for the advertisement. If these media is tough enough to continue running, their quality remains doubtful. Another way of these media is to start charging their viewers or users. Then we, the public, may have to pay for the service we used to enjoy for free. Just by saying it, we can envision the discontent of the public if they need to pay for the free services they used to enjoy. Banning advertisements will push the industry to the corner. Many companies have to be closed and many companies will be affected. In addition, our relation with free media will be drastically changed. Thank you.
Time used 2 2 minutes and 13 seconds. No points will be deducted. I thank the first speaker of the negative team for the speech. I now invite the second speaker from the positive team to deliver the speech.
Good afternoon, judges and the opponent team. Advertisements are truly misleading. Have you watched some skincare ads on TV? They often say that using the product will make your skin 20 years younger. No, no, no. They are just exaggerating. Look at McDonald's ads. The burgers in the ad look scrumptious. Big patty, big piece of bread, large burger that doesn't fall down. Now look at the burgers in real life. See? They're all squished together in a piece of greasy wrapping paper. Why are companies trying to do all these in advertisements? They are trying to create demand for their products, which is, in many cases, unnecessary. With this increasing demand, companies do more business and earn more money. Yes, economy is boosted and people have jobs. But the earth is harmed. Unnecessary consumption not only makes people buy more than what they need, wasting lots of money, but also wasting a lot of the precious resources of the earth. Furthermore, it is possible now to make an obese person look like a fit man by photoshopping, a despicable trick used by ads. Photoshopping can edit one's body image to make it look better, creating an illusion that persuades one into buying the product. The worst effect is that youngsters will easily be persuaded by the ad, buy the product and develop an unhealthy diet, or even eating disorders. This profits the company at the cost of our health and our future. So, advertisements must be banned. Thank you.
No points will be deducted. I thank the second speaker of the positive team for the speech. May I now invite the second speaker from the negative team to deliver the speech.
Good afternoon, Chairperson, honorable judges, our learned opponent, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the second speaker of the opposing team. I will continue explaining why advertisements should not be banned. First, let me start with some rebuttals. Our dear opponent have said that advertisements are exaggerated. We humans are actually able to tell between fact and fiction and can tell some images are ideal. Now back to my points. Advertisements are often good quality announcements showing the features of a particular product or service in a very limited time space. Advertisements tell us many new information. For example, the new technology used on smart TV called motion control. We can also learn about a new tourist spot or a good place to travel without even needing to visit a travel agent. We can actually learn a lot without leaving home, for information travels fast and even faster with advertisement. Without advertisement, we will be missing loads of worth-knowing information. Advertising is a good way for small or new startup businesses to reach their target customers. Since they are not as well known as big brand companies, it will take a long time for them to accumulate a customer base. Banning advertisement takes away the chance for these small businesses to reach out as quickly, directly, and effectively. Advertisements let these businesses control the description of product and service. Therefore, the best way for small or new businesses to reach the widest audience is through advertisement in the mass media, such as a 30 seconds ad on TV. Without advertisement, the environment becomes very discouraging for new businesses. Advertisements are a key source of income for the free press. Without financial independence of our press, there is no effective democracy. Banning advertisements will take away our chance of learning about new things. Without advertisement, small businesses may not be able Therefore, our team believes that for the benefit of the public, advertisement should not be banned. Thank you.
Time used 2 minutes and 8 seconds. No points will be deducted. I thank the second speaker of the negative team for the speech. We now proceed to the free debate session of the debate. The positive side and the opposition will each have 2 minutes of time to speak. Time will run on a cumulative basis for each side separately. Each speaker shall stand up before he or she begins and sits down after finishing his or her speech. Now speaker can stand up and speak for more than 2 consecutive times. The positive side shall begin first. One of its speakers on stage shall stand up and speak. Once the said speaker sits down, the clock will begin to run for the opposition. A speaker from the opposition shall then stand up and respond immediately and shall sit down after he or she finishes. The positive side and the opposition shall speak in turn until one of its teams has used up the entire duration of time attributed to it. When the team has 30 seconds left, the bell will ring once. When one team has used up their speaking time, the bell will ring twice. The other side shall then send one of its team members to use up all the remaining duration of time. Is there any problem regarding the rules of free debate? If not, may I now invite a speaker from the positive team to open the free debate.
Are you saying that advertisements are all beneficial?
No, not all advertisements are beneficial. We're not saying that. And also, why should we have to make people lose their job just to prevent a few poor ads?
Which matter should we care about more? The jobs of people in the media company or the disastrous, irreversible influence towards us and children?
But lots of people will lose their jobs and affect their families, so what should we do to these people?
There are other jobs. Not like advertising is not the only job in the world.
And also, the government is now providing lots of other jobs.
Excuse me. You can just every time you can just one speaker for one round.
As we said, if advertisements are banned, not only does advertising companies will be closed, many other companies horizontally or vertically will be affected. And we want to ask you a question. Regulating advertisement can eliminate the worry of having poor commercial. Just because of this practice, we need to eliminate this amazing channel of information.
Our definition of advertisements is to promote products or services to increase sales.
But actually, what's wrong with promoting products or anything? Also, we want to ask you, aside from advertisement, can you name some other alternatives that are as fast and as effective to promote a product?
I want to rebut the fact that you said advertisements let us know new information. Wrong, wrong, and wrong. They only let us know the good side of the information and not the disadvantages.
You said that advertisements mislead or brainwash customers, but why aren't we intelligent enough to distinguish them?
Because they're being mischallenged, as they're so young, they don't have enough mentality to distinguish.
But we cannot ban advertisement just because of child. There is still adult existing in this world.
But the children will then become the future adults.
But now we have the adults can educate us in order to like not get misled by the advertisement.
But some adults may be fooled too, as the ads only say the advantages but not the disadvantages.
Actually, we have two examples. One for free face and one don't is love your body. And also, we have diverse advertisement, so we just can't. We have so many information flowing to us. We got a decision.
Time is up, and the affirmative and positive team will use up the remaining time.
Yes, you may say we do not have to ban advertisements, but why do we have to spend time dealing with them? I mean, there are laws regulating them, but why do we have to spend time dealing with them? Why not just ban them?
And also, you have said that adults, they may know how to distinguish. But as I said before, our example is Yakult. They only say that there are millions and millions of probiotics, but they don't say that there are 6 spoonfuls of sugar in each small bottle. It's only 100 ml. And advertisements only say the good side about products. They don't say the bad side about products, and it is very misleading.
Your team said that they can't fool adults. Have you heard of subliminal messages? Like adults, they may think of inappropriate stuff, and those subliminal messages harm adults' minds too.
I thank the teams for the exciting round. Now both teams will have 1 minute to prepare the concluding speech. Preparation time starts now. Time is up. May I invite the concluding speaker from the negative side to conclude the negative team's case.
Good afternoon, Chair. Good afternoon, Chairperson, honorable judges, our learned opponent, ladies and gentlemen. To round up for our team, I must speak first that advertisements are very functional in many ways and therefore should not be banned. Let me start with some rebuttals. Our dear opponent have said that ads bring out misleading and brainwashing information. This is wrong because it is completely fine for us to receive all kinds of information and message from advertisement. It's not about whether the message are good or bad, right or wrong. It's about having a channel to give out diverse idea message. This should not be taken away. Besides, those seem to give incorrect values. We also receive good values. Like Dove, the body care company, they created the Real Beauty campaign to show that women should embrace their natural beauty. They give out the important message that the society wants women to feel comfortable with their own body, no matter what size you are. Without advertisement, there will no longer be another way as effective to show the public our society is changing and improving. What's better way to tell the public than say it publicly? Our dear opponent have listed out 2 of our questions. Now, back to my summary. My first speaker has clearly stated stated that advertising is a very long food chain, that if advertisements are banned, not only does advertising companies will be closed, many other companies horizontally or vertically related will be affected too. Many people may lose their job and suffer from the collapse of the industry. This is something painful to see under the certain economy. Many people cannot afford to lose their jobs. Our second speaker makes it very clear that information travels really quick, and we, the public, can learn about many new products, service, or technology in our daily lives with the help of advertisement. We're stimulated every day, and thus our society is constantly progressing because we keep inventing new things and giving out new information. Advertisement is the most important tool in marketing. The expenses spent on advertisement are seen as an investment for profitable return. Advertisement reap profit both in the long run and in the short run. Businesses that keep advertising regardless of rise or fall in economic times gain a competitive advantage over those that cut off their advertising budget. Advertising is a good way for small business or startup business to reach out to their target customer. To serve our opponents' concern, we should regulate instead of putting a ban on advertisement. For advertisements serve no moral benefit to the public that otherwise is drawback, advertisements should not be banned. Today's motion must fall. Thank you.
Time used 2 minutes 44 seconds. No points will be deducted. I thank the concluding speaker from the negative side for the speech. Last but not least, may I now invite the concluding speaker from the positive team to conclude today's debate.
Good afternoon. I am the conclusion speaker of side proposition. Our team has explained that advertisements should be banned because it adds extra price to products and services we consumers buy. They are extremely unfair the economic way because only large companies can afford the expensive cost of ads, but not the smaller ones, which creates the vicious cycle of monopoly. The information is also incomplete, exaggerated, and very misleading, trying to create unnecessary demands on products and services, which not only wastes our money when we buy more than we actually need, but also the precious resources of the earth. Despite the fact that many people are already aware and paying every bit of their effort to fight against environmental pollution. A sociologist says, trying to reduce environmental pollution without reducing consumerism is like combating drug trafficking without reducing the drug addiction. Bad enough? Not yet. Even worse, think the moral way. Lots of advertisements are bad influence towards youngsters. For example, the ads selling beauty products or underwear that commonly use seductive images and scenes that can actually harm the children. Now, I would like to rebut the fact that you mentioned about free newspapers. Think, what are they sponsored by? Advertisement companies. They will only mention the advantages of the products advertised because they're afraid that the sponsoring companies would not sponsor them anymore. So that is why justice will not prevail. Yes, you may say that advertisements have the good points. We can regulate it, and there are already regulations to minimize the bad effects you have mentioned. We don't have to ban it, yes? True, regulations can definitely help to minimize, but not stop the disastrous and irreversible consequences done on children, the earth, and our future. There will be no point having the economic development and the benefits brought by ads with no good future. It is very clear now that between economical and moral, we must choose one later on. So, once again, our team strongly believes that advertisements must be banned. Thank you.